Hi, I'm going to talk about the Chris Kyle and Jesse Ventura lawsuit. It was a lawsuit that Jesse Ventura filed against Chris Kyle. Chris Kyle died, so it's against his widow, and because Chris Kyle died, he was killed, and it was the accusation was that Chris Kyle wrote in his book and also talked about that he got in a fight in a bar with Jesse Ventura, knocked him out because Jesse made a comment about that the troops should all die, or he's glad they're dead, or whatever it was. And Chris Kyle claimed he beat him up, knocked him out in the fight. I believe, and I think Jesse Ventura came out and said he did not do that. That never happened to him, and he sued him because of that. And I watched that episode of Alex Jones where he talked to Alex Jones about that. When him and Alex Jones spoke about it, he said, I've never met Chris Kyle. That never happened to me. So pretty much Chris Kyle lied. He lied to make it up to sell books. And it's kind of sad, this has to happen, but I don't blame Jesse for what he did. I mean, that's his reputation that's on the line. He's, lying about him saying this. It's slander. So I can understand why he did what he did. And I've heard people get mad at him. People, it's wrong what he did. He's terrible. He's bad. I understand his widow, but his widow is the executor, to his, executor, of his will, of those books he wrote and all that stuff. I mean, he made millions of dollars off of those books, I heard. So, am I mad at Jesse Ventura? No. I think, I don't blame what he did. He did what he did. Chris Kyle shouldn't have lied, said what he said about, what happened between him and Jesse Ventura. It was wrong, lying like that to those people, those readers and people believing it. I didn't really believe it. I understand that Chris Kyle was a very honorable soldier. He fought in Iraq. He was a sniper for the Navy SEALs. They did, a lot of, and it's tragic how he died. He was killed. He tried to help a guy who was going through, I think, PST, and the guy killed him. Just went off and killed him, which is sad. But the whole thing's pretty sad. I mean, Kyle shouldn't have said what he said. It wasn't cool. So comment, comment or whatever.